Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I am not joking. Right before we came on to the airs here, Lindsay said, quote, "Oh my God, I can't wait to bring y'all some of these new meat sticks."
And you know what's sad? I realized that I had a whole text conversation with TJ yesterday about meat sticks only.
Mm-hmm.
It went on for like 10 minutes and it was only about meat sticks. I say we got a problem. It's not your problem. It's my problem. I got a problem.
But yeah, she got a shipment of them, Riggins.
A shipment.
So now I'm starting to think maybe it was Jody. One of you guys sent me a link to a Bobby approved meat stick. Was it you or was it Jody?
I think that it was Jody.
Okay. Because after I mentioned it to you, you acted like you weren't really sure. So I'm like, maybe it was Jody. So I bought these meat sticks, Bobby approved, from this special company that only does meat sticks. All the meat you can think of, they put it in a stick.
What?
Fantastic. The best I've ever had. You just wait. You laugh. You wait.
Better than a Slim Jim, though?
Better than a Slim Jim.
Whoa. No way.
It's, I don't want to use the word moist because that's not the right term, but it's not greasy, but it's still
juicy.
Juicy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, you're going to love it. I can't wait.
Juicy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it juicy?
I like a juicy meat stick.
Can I ask you one question? Is it juicy? Is it juicy? Goodness.
Listen, they have maple bacon beef sticks or meat sticks. They have chicken meat. You're going to die.
Whoa. These are like artisan meat sticks.
Yeah. And they're not
Top
cheap,
shelf.
but they had a little sale.
Top shelf meat sticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know, I like to consider myself a top shelf meat stick.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. I'm excited for this.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
So I only heard part of the story. Lindsay's kid is sick?
Yeah, her son.
Okay.
Her little boy.
Okay. I noticed she was out, but what? And he's got a cold, you said?
Well, we don't know. Maybe the flu. If it's the flu, it's a mild case of the flu because I hear the flu can be, wild. Yeah. He's getting better. He's just had a fever for like 3 days straight.
Oh,
yeah.
But
typical.
You're past the point of like freaking out when your kid gets sick, right?
It's because it was constant the first couple of years of school.
Yeah.
Constant.
I know. She talked about some of the illnesses they had, hand, foot, and mouth.
Yeah.
Lyme disease. I don't know. There was a lot of crazy illnesses they were dealing with, right?
RSV, hand, foot, and mouth, obviously COVID, the flu. I mean, we've had pretty much everything.
Yeah. Is that sort of the benchmark when you start to become settled into being a parent at 2, when your kid is 2? Like you don't freak out over the smaller things. It's just part of the deal. Or does it take a whole child to come next before you sort of mellow out?
I would say by about 3 on the first one.
Oh, on the first one.
But you can look at, and the pediatrician showed us one time when my kids had reached the age not to go to the pediatrician anymore. She said, I just thought I would show you this. This is Laney's file, and it was huge, really thick. And this is Aiden's file, and it was barely in existence.
A couple papers. Yeah, right. That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
You get it all out of the way.
Yeah.
Right. But one of them gets more ear infections than the other, and then they have different things. But
and a lot of times they tell you now, don't come in for certain things because there's nothing we can do.
Right. Yeah. Just stay home.
Just
try to treat it at home the best you can.
Right.
Before you make somebody else. Well, TJ, just to remind, a lot of pediatricians will take you up until you are 25.
Yeah.
And, the only reason I know that is because I was going to a pediatrician well into adulthood, and I miss that pediatrician every day. Every day. It was the greatest doctor I've ever had. I wish I would go there now if I could.
But did they kick you out, or you just moved away too far away from them?
Yeah, I took like a real job in the city, and he wouldn't transfer my files. But listen, I still like after my visit going into the treasure box and picking out a spider ring or a Chinese finger trap or
stickers.
Stickers? Are you kidding? Erasers? I miss that. They don't have that at my doctor now.
Yeah,
and I'm paying
not
much more. Something is amiss here.
Do you miss sitting on the little tiny chairs?
Yes. I miss the nurse coming in with a little cup and saying, I need you to tinkle in this cup.
Going in the bathroom and the toilet is tiny?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how old were you when you got that last time, that request to go tinkle in the cup?
Yeah, I think I was 28. 29. 28 or 29. Dead serious. Dead serious. So,
and I wonder if it made the other parents uncomfortable to have all of their little kids in there at the pediatrician's office, and then there's a grown man that comes in and takes one of the rooms.
Me first. I'm like, get out of the way, kid. I was here first.
What is going on?
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I saw this lady on the social medias, and she said that if there are two guys in the car, they're friends, and the friend that's not driving, sitting on the passenger side, if he falls asleep, that's gay.
What? It's gay.
Yeah, that's what she said. Is it gay? Yes, that's gay.
Okay.
But I wonder why.
What does that mean?
Now just saying, is that something, looking at it from a different perspective, obviously it doesn't mean that he's gay, but is that feminine?
Falling asleep while your friend is driving?
Yeah.
No, that's not. I don't know. I don't even get the implication there.
Some people just want to try to create something and throw it out on the internet so that doesn't even.
Yeah.
They try to troll with stuff that's not even trollable.
Yeah. Doesn't make
because you feel so safe with your friend in the driver's seat.
No, that doesn't make. I don't think so.
I can fall asleep even driving. I mean, put me in a car and I'm falling asleep. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Whoa.
Call me gay then. I don't know.
Now, if she were to say you fall asleep in the passenger seat while your woman is driving, then that would make a little more sense. Like, oh, the woman's in control now. I can relax and I feel safe and go to sleep and whatever. But even at that, I'm stretching it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Rob has fallen asleep while he's driving. He's done it a couple times, but I don't think you could fall asleep in his car because there's so much garbage in there. I don't fall asleep when other people are driving. I don't sleep in the car.
You don't?
Never.
Because you want to be on the lookout. Oh.
I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It feels selfish to be like, all right, well, I'm going to go to sleep while you're driving.
Yeah.
I'd hate that. Somebody did that to me.
Yeah.
You didn't even do it when you were a kid?
I don't recall, but I've never been one to sleep in the car.
Like if we're on a road trip and my son is with us, like when we went to visit our daughter in Nashville for Christmas, he does a lot of sleeping, a lot of watching movies and stuff with headphones on or watching YouTube things.
Yeah.
So we don't even know he's back there most of the time.
I love that.
Yeah, he's enjoying it.
Do you sleep on flights?
No, never.
You've never slept on a flight?
Never, no.
I used to. Every time I loved it. Really? Every time I would get on a flight, I'd probably be asleep before takeoff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I can't allow myself to do it anymore.
Why not?
Because I don't want to start snoring.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Well, it is pretty loud on a plane, so that's the good news. Like
Have you ever been on a flight where somebody's snoring close to you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I haven't been on a lot of flights, but I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Do you gently wake them up and just go, hey?
No,
let them sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Let them snore. You got earbuds. You fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But I'd be afraid I would do one of those full on, trying to catch your breath and stuff. Oxygen mask would be dropping down in my face. I don't need that.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, well, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, maybe not the entire show. Maybe, a little piece of the show is missing because Lindsay's been up all night with another sick child. I think you got that Munchausen by proxy, making your children sick so you can get attention.
Yeah. Listen to this. Their school had to call a company to come, they call it misting.
Yeah.
Mist the school. Have you ever heard of that? That's wild.
Yeah, it's like they're killing germs and stuff. Yeah. It's like it would just be like giant cans of Lysol. Everybody's just spraying all at one time.
Yeah.
It's like blasting the house for bugs.
Yeah. My friend's school, it's an elementary school near my house. They actually are closed all week because there's so many cases of the flu. Now, I've never heard of that. But the misting thing threw me off. I'm like, wait a second. It's like you're terminating insects and like you're bombing the place.
Yeah. I need some of that for the house.
Yeah. Well, you guys aren't sick in your house a lot, are you?
No.
Yeah,
But when somebody does get, like, Boy was just sick last week or so.
Oh, really?
And I think he gets, it's like the second time he's been sick. It's like sinus infection and stuff.
Yeah.
He's been sick twice recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I think it's all them video games.
It's got to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure at work, because he works around a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
And
That
touching.
down to the kissing booth. My son works at a kissing booth.
It's going around. The flu is rampant. I mean,
So is that what your son had? You're pretty sure? And then now your daughter has it?
pretty sure. They have this new pill. I don't know if you've heard of it, like Zofluza or whatever, but you take it and it knocks it out within 12 hours. It's like a really good. Why are you laughing?
Because you're a flooza.
I'm going to laugh about everything. Right? I didn't sleep like at all.
This flooza.
I'm not going to be able to stop. So anyway, I think they're too young. I called the doctor yesterday and I haven't heard back because they're so busy.
Yeah.
Gosh.
But it's fine. It's all good. You know, what's a little fever? We got it.
Well, I know what Riggins is thinking. Like, he's hoping you're not a carrier or
Right.
they're that close to him.
Right.
Well, she brought me she brought me a carpet cleaner, so I was like, I'm willing to take the
Yeah.
If I got to get sick because of it, God, so be it. I've been wanting that thing for years,
Well,
so
and
I'm so excited.
You know, that's the only reason I came today. I said, I got to give Riggins the carpet cleaner. Kyle's like, what are you talking about?
That and she wanted a break.
Yeah.
You know, don't be lying.
Get out of the
Right.
house.
That's true. Well, when I left, Kyle was up getting water. It was like 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, what, well, you okay? He was like, I'm just really thirsty. I said, are you getting sick?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's a sign of fever.
Yeah. I said, please take your temperature. I think he's fine, but we'll see.
You didn't take his temperature for it.
He's a big boy. I was in a hurry.
Sometimes it's hard to reach back there yourself
Yeah, right.
to do it.
What? Reach back. Oh. Okay.
That's the way Jody checks my temperature when I'm sick.
Sure.
That's actually the most accurate way.
But she uses one of those giant candy thermometers, those old-fashioned candy thermometers.
Yeah, right. One for the fundraisers.
Okay, we almost had a nuclear incident that kicked off World War III. No joke. And we didn't even hear about it, but we're hearing about it now. Coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like our Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. You look at it, weigh it, look again. It's nice, but could it be better? Now, do that 10, 20, 50, or even more times. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the Diamond Capital, where selection and value are the best. We won't leave until the perfect one is found for you and everyone we're there for. To our Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, I don't mean to scare everybody because the danger is over, and nobody heard about this until the threat was over already. But the UK Navy was scanning for sounds of enemy activity underwater, and they heard Russian drone subs. Now, this is something where Russia drops listening devices on the ocean floor to track Britain's nuclear subs. So of course they went into, crazy mode of, we're being attacked or infiltrated or whatever. But they said, okay, before we go any farther, let's analyze the sounds, make sure that that's what it is. And when they analyzed the sounds, they figured out it wasn't Russia's subs, it was whale farts.
Are you kidding?
Whale farts.
Wait, is this a joke?
No, it's true. There were 2 whale farts. It was just a gassy whale in the area.
They're like, mind your business, people. Mind your business.
Now, can you imagine what that would sound like out of the water? If it's that loud that these Navy ships can pick it up?
Yeah, that must be crazy.
I wouldn't want to. Well, I'd say I wouldn't want to find out. I would want to find out from a distance, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How loud it actually is. I mean, we're talking, is it as loud as a bomb going off? Is it the bomb?
It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be.
That would have been a great ending in Free Willy when the whale jumps over and it just farts. I didn't even know whales farted. I guess I never thought about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Out of their...
No, not their blowhole. They have butts.
Oh. I don't know.
Out of their blowhole?
I mean...
She was pointing at her head, so I figured that's what she was talking about.
They fart.
That's what I was talking about. But do you call it a blow? I mean, I didn't know it was called a blowhole. I don't even like saying that out loud. It sounds...
It'd be like if you farted out of your nose.
Well...
Because that's what they use it for, is to breathe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
That's crazy.
Sometimes a snort, so maybe they... wonder if they snort out their hole.
So I wonder if it would be, loud enough to break windows out of a building or something.
Yeah, maybe. It's registering on some sort of earthquake meter or whatever they use. That's crazy.
Pull my flipper.
Yeah, I mean...
What are they eating that's giving them gas?
That's what I want to know.
What, do fish give you gas? I don't.
Kelp, maybe. A lot of fiber.
Did they eat that? I thought they just ate fish.
I don't know.
Maybe it's all the water. They've got a lot of
salt water.
Yeah.
Got the water farts.
and then what kind of bubbles does it make? I mean, in all seriousness, it probably it looked like a what do you call it? What do they call when the earthquake?
Oh, a tsunami?
Tsunami, yeah, it looked like a tsunami.
Yeah.
No, just a gassy whale in the area, folks.
Sorry about
Nothing
that.
to see here.
So gross.
That is gross.
All right, so hopefully more mature entertainment like this coming up with Now Trending next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the homepage to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to football, I know where I'm headed. Wild Wing Cafe. They've got hot wings, cold beer, and football on all the big screens. It's the best place to catch every play, enjoy some killer wings, and ice-cold drinks. See you at Wild Wing Cafe, your game day headquarters.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Season 29 of The Bachelor kicked off last night. 29.
Doesn't even feel right saying it.
29 seasons of The Bachelor. Grant Ellis is The Bachelor this year. I saw the trailer they were playing on ABC all day yesterday, and a girl walks up to meet him with a llama on a leash. And he's like, "What's up with the llama?" And she's like, "This is my no drama llama." I was like, oh dear.
Mama Llama red pajama. That's what I read back then.
Surely they make them do those
I
things.
would imagine.
The producers and all make them look like fools.
Yeah. And then they did kind of a funny thing there. She was like, this is my no drama llama. We're not doing any drama this year. And it cuts to like 15 scenes of the girls just sobbing and fighting and him start crying. I mean, it's a lot of drama.
Oh, he's crying in it?
He had like the one tear going down. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, season 29 of The Bachelor.
Which right there shows that it's not right. They know those people like 2 weeks or something. If you're crying over a bunch of women that you've known for 2 weeks in a game show,
yeah,
that's got to be fake, or either you're just a dramatic person in general.
Yeah,
I think they definitely seek out dramatic people. But, they just get wrapped up into it. They're like, this could be the one.
Yeah.
This could work out for me.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the Price is Right of dating shows.
Yeah, right.
Basically what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly right. The feud between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has ramped up in the last 24 hours. TMZ has a 7-minute audio message that Justin sent to Blake Lively. Here's the story. They're in a movie together. He's the director. She says, I want to rewrite one of these scenes. And he goes, okay. And she said, come over to this restaurant and we'll talk about it. He shows up. She's sitting there with Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. And the three of them are all going, this is going to be way better for the movie, putting the full court press on him.
Yeah.
And he's like a younger director. So he's got Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and Taylor Swift all sitting at a table going, we think this is just going to be great for the movie. He did not receive that well, I guess. So this audio message that he sent to her is him apologizing for his, I guess, startled reaction to the whole scene. It's just a crazy mess.
Oh.
Yeah, the first thing I would have said is, what do you know about it, Taylor Swift?
What do you know?
Right.
You're not in movies.
Stay in your lane.
You never made a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
I like some of your songs.
you want to
They're
be
great.
on the soundtrack, then I'll listen to your ideas and stuff. But I'm not going to sit here and listen to Taylor Swift tell me about a movie.
No.
How to make a movie and what it should be like.
Yeah.
You should never gang up on a director, too. You know how they are to begin with.
And she's now, she accuses him of sexual harassment, says he walked into her trailer while she was breastfeeding and made all kinds of weird comments. So it doesn't sound like he's an angel by any stretch.
Right.
But it also sounds like she's got this group around her that are going to fight for her.
Somebody interviewed the chef from Gossip Girl's set. Wasn't she on Gossip Girl?
Yeah.
And they said that she was just horrendous. And
Really?
so she was terrible to deal with, and that she passed gas and burped all the time.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, just going through the line getting her food, and she was just disgusted.
She was farting like all the time.
Oh, no. That's terrible.
And she thought this is actually what he said. She thought she was entitled for everybody to stand there and smell it.
Ew.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, something along those
Oh,
lines.
my
That's
dear.
crazy.
Yeah, it's silly.
Yeah, so this is a wild situation they've got going on there. But it's also National Kazoo Day. So pull out your old
Oh.
kazoo.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing more calming than a nice kazoo.
I was first chair.
Is that right? Dating red flags coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
As everybody knows, the common red flags in relationships: lying, cheating, Lack of trust, poor communication, unresolved conflict. They say those are the most common red flags.
Stealing.
Yeah.
Roller skating. I mean, it could be a lot. It depends on what you're into, I guess. So I've got a bunch of scenarios here, and I want TJ and Lindsay, I want you to put yourself in a single person mindset. Go back to when you were single and tell me if you think these things would be dating deal breakers for you. TJ, you found out she spends her weekends stuffing dead animals and then proudly displaying them in her living room.
Not a red flag.
See, I'm thinking Lindsay would find that a red flag. TJ grew up in Louisiana. It was not uncommon to see taxidermied animals.
Right. That's what usually people would refer to it as, taxidermy, not stuffing dead animals and putting them in their living room.
Right. Well, we're also trying to sell the sizzle, you know.
I know, but I'm thinking you're being a little biased and judgmental.
It is stuffing dead animals.
It is a problem for me. So.
Lindsay, he's got a room filled with antique porcelain dolls. That he sometimes talks to, like, you know.
Red, bright red. It's sizzling. It's on fire.
It's not quirky. You don't just see that as kind of like, oh, he's just like quirky.
No, like you run. You get out of there and run.
She said that before you even said he talks to him.
I know. She went,
like, stop. That's enough.
TJ, you're dating and you find out she spends hours clipping coupons and has a basement full of canned goods that she got for practically free.
That's not a red flag.
Yeah.
No.
Totally okay with that.
I like canned goods.
Sure.
It's canned bads that you got to be careful.
That's right. She's thrifty. That's all.
Yeah.
Lindsay, he casually mentions that he has snakes at home, but they're not pets. He just breeds them to sell online. They're not pets.
Do I even have to say it?
It's a business.
Yeah, it's a business. Yeah, say take your business somewhere else.
Is she ever going to walk in the door of a place that she knows there are snakes in there?
Never.
TJ, you're dating a girl and you find out that she carries ghost hunting equipment and she claims to have made contact with spirits.
Yeah, that's red.
That's a red flag. Okay. Right. Lindsay, you're dating a guy and he decides he wants to start training for a competitive hot dog eating contest, and he's like every evening he's like standing at the kitchen counter just slamming wings.
I'm sorry. Everything on this list is a red flag.
Well, TJ's had a couple that survived.
I'm just real judgmental.
Okay.
So picky.
I know he's driven. He's trying to accomplish.
Is he driven? Driven to eat hot dogs all day.
He wants to win.
Yeah, well, and a heart attack.
Yeah. Let's see. TJ, you're dating a girl and she shows you her collection of moths encased in glass.
Yeah, that's a little too Silence of the Lambs for me.
Okay.
Right there. No, that's a red flag.
Lindsay, you're dating a guy and he spends his off time playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Come on.
No, okay.
Come on.
More red flags.
Dude.
Yeah, no offense, Rob.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, Rob.
I didn't know you were listening.
Always.
And TJ, you're dating a girl and she moonlights as a clown for kids' parties.
Oh God. Yeah, as long as I don't have to be a part of it or any of that, it just depends.
But you're gonna know.
Yeah.
She's
But I
walk
mean,
in
it's
with the
just
nose still on.
Her
okay.
wig's gonna be hanging up in the bathroom.
If she's hot, that's not so bad.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Greg Nog time.
What you doing there, Greg?
Oh, hey, Katie. I'm making my world famous Greg Nog.
Well, if it's so world famous, how come I don't know about it?
There's a lot you don't know about me. Like how I just ordered truckloads of our most popular items at Sweet Dreams.
You did what?
Shh.
Right now, save up to 70% on overstocks, clearance, and closeouts. In stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.